In this broadcast, I would like to discuss a few things that I would consider to be crucial in the evolution of the Democratic Party as well as America. And that is to be able to tell the truth and also at the same time to be aware of the context of your conversation, showing manners. If you notice and you go back through a lot of the problems in the history of our country, we've made our share of mistakes. But in the end, we always learn and grow. And I think that's what separates us a lot of times from the rest of the world. And it has to do with education. When you look around the landscape today and you see people who want to detour or edit the information to our children, they're crippling them. They're not allowing them to understand the significance of a gas chamber, more or less a Holocaust. Our children must learn the ramifications of being ignorant and not understanding the full spectrum of knowledge that faces you. You have to be able to take your time to use your critical thinking skills and to be able to reduce things factually and logically until you have the best answer that you can have. And I'll give you an example. Should people be upset because of who other people sleep with? The answer is no. I think it's absurd that we even spend time concerning ourselves about our neighbor's bedroom. The best answer, once again, the United States government, just like all the times before, gave you the answer. Don't ask, don't tell. There's no reason for me to know about your sexual orientation. There's no reason for me to know what acts that you're committing inside your home. These are the things that get started by the drama club, if you will. The people who they want to make themselves look important to the parishioners. I went out and did this today, and that makes me better than you. Those type of people make me sick. They want to pretend to be the epitome of a community, when all they are is the straw that stirs the drink. They're the gossipers, the ninnies, the people that you need to avoid, but the people that you also need to show your children to avoid before they destroy them with their gossip. I know I've had to rebuild my life a few times because of gossip, jealousy, and deceit. When people say things a lot of times, they'll say them out of context, and they won't tell the whole story because it's not as exciting and as dramatic as the little headline that they can give you. Much like the media, they don't give you that part where a person was charged with a heinous crime, and then the jury was able to talk to everyone involved, and they were able to say, we're dismissing all the charges. It made the headline on Monday morning, but they just put the little bitty print thing at the bottom whenever the story gets resolved by the United States government. And it's important before you go gossiping about people in your community to make sure that you understand the full story before you end up getting involved in lawsuits for slander, defamation. You can have punitive damages on civil suits. There's all kinds of bad directions it can go. So the best thing to do is to mow your yard and not worry about your neighbor's yard. And if you do worry about it, bring it up to them privately in a private setting.